Hey guys, what's up? Here, Robel here with a video of how to make a sculpture. So in this video, uh, I'm going to be talking both in English and in Amharic, so bear with me. In this video, in this exact video, I'm going to be starting off with the 3D modeling of the sculpture on the computer. I'm not going to go through the whole process of how I made like every inch of the model, but I'm going to just show you the software that I used, and basically the process that it took behind the scenes on the computer, because a sculpture is um, made out in the real world, and it has nothing to do, technically it has nothing to do with the computer, but I made it I designed it first in the computer, then I printed out pieces of the sculpture and assembled them, and came up with the sculpture. So that's how I made it. So I will show you each step by step of how I made it, and yeah, enjoy, and don't forget to subscribe and like if you're new to this video. And yeah, without further ado, we'll go to the software, and the first software we're going to go to is called Autodesk ZBrush, and it's opening up right now. Yeah, so it's going to take a little time. I'm just going to forward to the part when it opens it. So here we are. This is the software called ZBrush, and by the way, you can use almost any kind of software that you want. I just chose ZBrush. Yeah, so this was a project that I did for EBS TV, which is in Ethiopia, Addis Ababa. Yeah, this is the software. This is called the project Lightbox, and on the background is the model. So you can get a lot of resources like a grass, templates, you can work on. Like there's a dog, there's some kind of grass, blah blah blah. So I'm just gonna close that for now and show you what I did, the model. So here I close the light box, and here's the model. So as you can see, I can literally paint a 3D on the model. Yeah, so this is how I made it, but I'm not gonna go through all the process of how I made it, but so on the background you can see a template guy with his hands raised. So that guy was the template, so I used him. Then I modified that guy to become like a realistic guy, like a guy. So the idea is that his arms over here are supposed to be leaning on a stick, which is this. So this is an Ethiopian figure. This guy is supposed to be a guy from the countryside, with his countryside clothes. He's supposed to be like some kind of a farmer or something. So a typical farmer would be someone with a stick. My next I'm gonna call the Autodesk 123D Make. Yeah, so this is the software by Autodesk. They don't make this software anymore, but I had a copy from back some years ago. You can probably get it on the internet from somewhere, or yeah. So this is the second software that I used, and this software will make it easier for laser cutting. So if you don't know what laser cutting is, you should probably Google it by now, or if you do, so this is the software. So this software creates pieces of your sculpture into small planes. You can adjust the thickness of each planes. So as you can see, there is 187 parts to this model. So you can adjust the thickness of your material, you can adjust the way it interlocks, like type of modeling you want, like interlocking. As you can see, you can turn it into a curve. And this is another way of model making. This you can turn it into radial, which is, yeah, I mean, depending on the, if you want to make like some kind of lampshades, for example, this one would be nice. You can make it using folding. And yeah, you can also like add the count, vertex count. That means the more folding parts it'll have. So if you want it to be smoother, you'll add more counts, vertex counts to it, and the lesser vertex count it has, the simpler the model and the less folding it'll have. So you can see on the side, on the right side of the screen, you can see the folding parts, which you can go ahead and print, and when you fold it, this model will come to life. Basically, that's what it is. So I'm gonna take it back to where it was. So this is a saved file, by the way. So I'm just showing you this. This is not like a tutorial to the software. I'm just showing you what your software I used. So this is what the parts you print. So as you can see, there's numbers to each part. There's this, for example, this 123, and there's holes which the machine will like pierce. And when you stack each pieces together, you stack them against the holes. So you'll use some kind of a pin, which was what I used. So use glue and a pin to match those holes together and stack them together. For example, 103 and 104 stack up together. So 103 is probably under 104. And as you can see, there's 112 and 111. So 111 goes under 112, and so on. So there's 4 pages to this model, for example. So I used 4 A1 size papers, not papers, but like card, like probably 3 millimeters thick cards. So this is the software. So next we'll just close this, and basically, so I exported this to a PDF file, which I took to the laser cutter guys, this is the PDF that I took to them. So they cut this with a laser cutter machine onto a 3 millimeter cardboard. So this is these are the softwares that I used to make the model base. This is the card base. Until the card. So next to the card there is the fiberglass stage. The fiberglass stage is where I mold the fiberglass onto the cardboard, and the fiberglass obviously is a plasticky material, so it'll make it look like more professional, more like something that came out of a factory, something made with a machine, basically. There's a lot of sanding and like modeling, and like a lot of shaping up, and a lot of mixing chemicals like the fiber resin and so on, that goes on through the process. But in this video, as I told you, I'll just go through like the softwares that I used to come up with this model, 3D model. And in the next video, I'll show you how I made the my trial cutouts and how I stacked them up together to come up with the real world model, the real world sculpture. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, because and push the notification bell down there so that you'll see when my next video comes. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.